A complete sales pipeline strategy will put you in a position to keep your pipeline filled with more opportunities, which research and common sense have shown correlate directly with more revenue. Using some of the principles outlined in this video, you'll be able to grow a healthy sales pipeline that consistently produces new leads and sales for your business. Sales pipeline strategies. There are a lot of things that need to be taken into account in order to ensure that you're giving yourself an accurate depiction of the sales process and the journey that your customers undergo when they buy your product. Let's break down some of the basic steps that any company can take to put together a sales pipeline and refine a strategy for its own customer journey. 1. Define the stages. There are some typical stages that a prospect goes through as they move through a sales pipeline in B2B sales. Awareness. The lead realizes they have a pain point that they need to address. They're vaguely aware of your solution and are typically gathering information to help them in their buying process. Consideration. They have now gathered information. They better understand their pain points and are weighing different opportunities, including yours. They may be in the process of developing specific criteria. During this point, the prospect should receive personalized support and content that can help them to better establish that your solution is the right one. Decision. The buyer has now compared specific vendors that meet the criteria that they previously defined. This is the stage where you begin to show your prospects more sales-oriented content, product comparisons, and other sales enablement collateral that you can use to reach new customers. 2. Evaluate stage advancement. In order to evaluate whether or not your sales pipeline strategies are successful, you have to have a baseline that you can use to identify gaps and issues. You may have to let a number of prospects run through your new pipeline before you get a true baseline for how many prospects end up moving from one stage to another. With that information in hand, you can start the process of optimizing your sales processes. 3. Calculate opportunities. Once you know how many of your prospects you can expect to go through the pipeline, then you can map out exactly how many opportunities you need to generate in order to hit your revenue goals. This evaluation can take place at every stage of the funnel. You can identify how many leads you need to generate, how many you need to move from the awareness stage to the consideration stage, and at what rate you need to close people that are in the decision-making stage. 4. Adaptation. The most beneficial aspect of a sales pipeline is the fact that it gives you a top-down view of what's working and what isn't. So, work with your teams to identify reasons why your prospects are not making their way through the pipeline reliably, and find ways to improve your approach. There's a lot to a sales pipeline once you get into the finer details. This video covered the basics, but we do encourage you to look deeper into the topic. On that note, we work with clients around the world to help them implement smart sales pipeline strategies and grow their revenue. You can schedule a free consultation today to start exploring where you can improve your sales efforts and begin implementing a sales pipeline. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.